What's up, friends? Lately, you've been seeing a lot of my posts with a lot of extremely deep alpha coming out. Like, for example, I've got a PulseChain post here comparing PulseChain and SUI, PUI. So I've got like some warnings and stuff out here for the bull market. Now, what I'm doing is I have to strategically do it like this because I don't want to get 4,000 people yelling at me and wasting my time later on. So what I mean by that is, well, PulseChain, just to give you one example. I wanted to teach you about lessons of a public ICO. When there's a public ICO and it's unlimited and there's a high ceiling raise, you're not early because you participate with everyone and your purchasing power gets diluted because everybody gets the same price as you, right? And what I wanted to do is show you that there were VC insiders with PUI and they're all on side. Their tokens are mostly locked up. But they're all on side, but you and I couldn't get in because it's VC insiders. Okay, sweet. With PulseChain, we could get in. Problem is though, obviously, you know, hey, 3.5 years later, you're still blowing out the floor, okay? PulseChain, Pulse ETH ratio is down 75% after 3.5 years. Now, now that you've known this, you know, okay, thank you, my friend Somi, for telling me that if big ICOs appear in 2025, you know, be careful, all right? Because I'm not going to waste my time going through every project to say deal, no deal, deal, no deal. Because I'll tell you right now, spoiler alert, every ICO you participate in, like after March of 2021, was a bad deal. Every single one. Or if it was a good deal, you had to sell immediately. Sell everything. There's no holding. Sell, take profit on everything. Sell, 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 sell. Okay, so just let you know. So, because here's what happens, friends. People are optimistic in a bull market, and then you're talking about leaving the party. That's effectively what you're telling people. And it causes a lot of stir for no reason. People completely miss the plot. In a bull market, people don't understand these concepts of what a bad price is. Remember, friends, the price of friendship. Okay, you got a friend out there. Yeah, they said, hey, I'm about to kill myself. I need a sandwich. You're like, hey, bro, don't kill yourself. Here's a sandwich. And they go, okay, what if that's a price very low, right? Okay, what if that same friend said to you, hey man, I'm feeling really sad, might end my life. Can you sell your whole house and sell all your crypto and all your assets and give me money? I'd like that. You're going to question your friendship. You go, whoa man, that's a very high price to pay for me to maintain our friendship, right? Even though you've basically threatened that you're just going to end your own life. So we do this in real life, but I'm telling you in markets, because like it's so emotionally charged with the crowd, you can't think straight. Basically, there are prices too low and prices too high. In a bull market, prices go very high and then higher and then higher, but you don't get all your money out unlocked, okay? So what I've done is with my posts, you'll notice me lately, I have all these lessons and all these guides and stuff out here, but this is a bull market fun year. It's an up year. It's the dream and hope and pray and everything else, okay? It's you, me, and Spoonie up against the world. Yeah, so the person who goes out, if you're just Martin Shkreli and you're like, too high, too high, too high. If you just say this to everything, firstly, you're going to get it wrong a lot of the times. But your overall theme is you're looking for tops and sells and not to participate. When you're looking like that all the time, you just like you forget why you're even in crypto in the first place because bull markets go further than you can think to the upside. In many cases, most cases, okay? So yeah, that's what you've learned now. So I will not go out and bother creating 400,000 enemies by saying too high, too high, too high, because I don't want to be GCR going around and saying, hey, you're going to lose all your money in literally 12 months, which is actually what he did to like many projects. He's like, okay, this thing's going to be down, this thing's dead, this thing's dead. He went around doing that. But because he had like $5 million trades and like $8 million trades, everyone was like, whoa, we respect this guy. So unless you're flashing like a $10 million P&L where you're actually betting your short on these things, people just want to come for your neck. By the way, people wanted to come for his neck anyway until the Luna thing collapsed. And everyone's like, oh, crap. Then the whole bear market started and they realized he was right. Okay. So now you get to know, right? It's a positive, optimistic year. Yeah, a lot of the things got your back against the wall. The PulseChain stuff, Richard Heart, the Euro cuck into PulseChain prices suck ass. I know there's many other things out here. Chainlink, BTC, ratio down, everything's poop. I understand all these. But yeah, I'm teaching you lessons here. You're going to forget them, but don't say I didn't warn you, okay? So, for example, if there are public ICOs later on, any ICOs you can get in later on, And man, the raises are going to be hundreds of millions. There's going to be $1 billion raise at the end. PulseX was $1 billion raise, friends. We were the bull market end signal. Just to let you know. We were the sell signal for all of crypto in PulseX. Because we did a $1.1 billion raise with a B in December of 2021. Same as Paradigm. They raised about $1.4 billion. So anything above $1 billion ICO for a raise for anything, everyone's losing. I'm telling you right now, everyone's losing. That has been 100% fact every single time. Now, you know, for some reason, the $1 billion number's a curse. You hit $1 billion, see us. Right. By the way, PulseChain raised 600 million. Still lost on that. Still losing. Not lost, kind of like it's 3.5 years of lost time. You pretty much, you know, think about it like that. Okay. Now, it's not lost. It's a cycle continuum. It's a game. We get it. Okay. So now you understand this perspective when I come out here. Like in my post here, by the way, Sui and PulseChain, remember, both launched May 2023. They both launched at the same time. PulseChain let you in. Pudgy didn't. Pudgy had all these ICOs, or all these VCs, okay? Coinbase, Binance, Andreessen, Horobitch, all these other guys, Apollo, basically everyone who's like in there, they're shilling to retail, they're here to dump, okay? They're here to find ways to dump and stuff over the time. All these people out here, okay? Samson, Rect, Crack VC, all these, right? Jump, Crypto, oh my God, bro, these guys are just cancer. That's all in Pudgy. But Pudgy ripped. Pudgy is up 14x from the low. Here's the thing, right? So just to let you know, friends. So, for example, Crypto 7, he's got some Pudgy. And he's taking profit on it. But here's the thing, right? When it comes to these chains and these coins, you got to be in a lot of them. So, it's not like you're not going to find someone that you're going to believe who's like, hey, I'm all in on this. I'm really, really, really convicted. Yeah, there are some people out there, but everyone's convicted on everything. So, like, for every one maxi of Pudgy, the Pudgy maxi, yeah, there's literally like 48 other coins and chains out there where they're all in as well. So you're like, you don't know who to choose from. But why Pudgy is interesting is because it launched at the same time as PulseChain, and they launched new chain. Pudgy's got this tech stuff, but Pudgy didn't have grassroots stuff. They have all the VCs, they have all the brokers from day one. Raoul Pal is talking about Pudgy. He's got 1 million followers, and there's people like, you know, he's got a lot of like rich macro guys, you know, guys definitely wear boat shoes and stuff during the day. You know what I mean? Yeah, those guys are always wearing the linen cloth, having wine and cheese, and they laugh like this. Ha 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 ha. Those types of guys, friends, you know, macro dudes, right? Like they check bond prices every day. Those guys, you know. Yeah, that's who's like basically following him. Okay, and they're basically here to splurge money. That's how you can see. This has a positive effect on stuff out here. Now, here's the thing. Pudgy's done well, but many others, they're still like waiting. But yeah, that's why I want you to understand this concept. See, Pudgy didn't let you and me in. They get in at 3 to 5 cents. Now they're on side 100 to 200x on their money, okay? The final ICO raise was done at 50 cents. I think it was a poopy price. So even those guys are up 10x. Yeah, so, but remember, this is new Cycle 1 coin. So there's a new Cycle 1 advantage and stuff out here. There's no bag holders in this. Just VCs get in. Okay. So that's what I want you to know, right? When you approach this, you know, like these lessons, like, okay, yeah, VC coins, they go up. Why? Because they're all strategically working to basically get retail in to exit. All right. But you and I can't get in. We can't get in. The returns that retail are getting in, it's momentum trader returns in most of the cases. Look at the layer 2 chains, by the way. So if you went to all these other projects, Pudgy goes up. Okay, Craptos has gone nowhere. Remember, friends, here's another example, Craptos. Remember Craptos, the founder, the Luca, he made like a couple of $100 million and then just walked away. Some say he got fired or whatever, but it doesn't really matter, dude. There's always these FUD narratives, who cares, okay? But look at this. So the market cap has gone up over time, but the price has gone nowhere. All right, as well. If you check out the price chart, see, price has gone nowhere since this, like, you know, October 2022. But the market cap went up from, my God, it was literally, friends, 200 million market cap. Now it's up to like 8 billion. And that's just 2 examples. They're both new coins. Same as PulseChain. Okay, so you have an appreciation of this, like, new stuff has an advantage, yeah, but you focus on that unicorn, right? And remember, why I made my post here is to teach you and show you these things, like PulseChain and all these other opportunities. Remember, because I have to tell you, in this. This is for new projects. They're going to appear. Okay. These ones that have already appeared, like we're already long. You can't do anything. I'm talking about new stuff that appears. Because I want you to, I guess, take profit, look after yourself, take your chips off the table, and not keep doing the hyper gambling casino rotation. Because if you do that, you eventually land up, I guess, in a PulseX sacrifice. That's what happens. Because if they get the most amount of people, the most amount of FOMO, right? And then basically everything's gone for like 3.5 years, okay? So the big lessons, right? It is opportunity, but you always got to assess, am I at a high price? Now, the tough part is you don't know what the hell a high price is, bro. No one does. Because okay, PulseX and PulseChain. So PulseChain looked cheap at 600 million market cap when it raised because why? Cardano hit 100 billion market cap. So you're like, wait, Cardano hit 100 billion without smart contracts. So PulseChain at $600 million market cap raise, that's cheap. That should be very cheap, okay? How's that turning out? Still painful, right? 3.5 years later. So you can always trick yourself that your price is still too cheap. You can always trick yourself. You can, there's a unicorn out there. Like I'm sure, friends, people back then in 2021, they said, well, Dogecoin hit 90 billion and that's a stupid meme coin. Therefore, PulseChain should do at least 100x. It should be at least 100 billion. That would be 150x day one sack. How'd that turn out? Okay. Not happening. You see what I mean? Hopefully it happens in the future, but not happening right now. In fact, Doge continues to gain mindshare, right, with Elon. You see what I mean? So I'm trying to help you avoid these pitfalls going forward. So we learn from what happened today. So you understand 2025 is a bull market, momentum trading, net selling year. So you can do a lot of buying and all these other things, but it's net selling year. It's not, I'm going to now take a super long-term view on stuff. 2025 is not the year for that. 2025 is not the year where I was like, hey, and by the way, it happens pretty quick. Like, I don't want you and I to get to a position where it's now like June to December, second half of this year, and people are buying stuff saying, you know what, I'll hold this for a full year and then I'm out. Because even that's too fatal. You can't even have this 12-month mentality when you get to like June, July, August, September. You just got to be like, I'm just holding until maybe Bitcoin flips red weekly super trend and it just feels like it's over, which, you know, that it traditionally begins beginning of 2026, you know? Because remember, everybody was holding PulseChain. They all thought we're going to launch in 2022, PulseChain. Remember, 2 more weeks, and then HEX goes down 98%, 96%, and all these other things follow. So please, once again, I've gone through a lot of these, friends. Basically, public ICOs, they let you participate freely, but you can't know how expensive your price is. So this is a concept I'm introducing here to you. Okay, I've gone through these before, but for your game work, right? When you have unlimited access, like the whole point of crypto, friends, you got to get in early. Yeah, it's network effects. You're trying to join a village when there's 1,000 people, believing that it's fit for 100,000 people. Yes, you can't join a village with all 100,000 people at the same time. There is no value. Okay, the person supplying the land, they win, which is basically like the tokens that they win. Okay, people just like exit out straight away when they realize it's not working. Throughout 2025, like I said, there will be more ICOs, more opportunities. You know, maybe do more paid launchpad. I don't know, man, but just I've got a lot of PTSD now with ICOs. By the way, if you're going to do them, you're meant to do them 2024, man. This is not the year to do them. If you do find yourself doing, let's say paid launchpad, let's say there's a new big AI agent narrative and paid launchpad and StationX, I don't know, they get some AI coins or some whatever, man. I'm just throwing narratives. It's mercenary stuff, okay? It is, you got your unlock and your 3x on side with 10% of your token, just get out, bro. Just take it out, okay? If you go back to 2021, every ICO done needed to be dumped immediately. And there was a period of time where it was too late. Okay. ICOs that were done, I guess, after, say 2021, after March 2021, too late. Too late. Some of them did still good. You still had the second alt season wave at the end of 2021. You still had, but was it worth it? You still made some money. You still made some money. Just how much money? I think if you invest in like say 10 projects, I think you end up with a return on some of these ICOs with like about a 4 or 5x. You think 4 or 5x? That sucks. No. Like one goes 25, one goes 2, another one goes like 16x, 12. Yeah, I think maybe it's all like if you invest in like 10 projects with some duds and stuff out here, I think you get maybe the real number. Maybe being a bit cruel. Maybe it was about like. Actually, no, friends, I'm being honest, yeah. By the time you got your unlocks, it's about a 4 or 5x. Because they don't give you all the tokens up front. Because they know you're going to be a cheater. That's why, friends, if you go check, all these VCs, they've only been unlocked 20% of their coins because they're all cheats. See, therein lies the problem. Everybody knows the game. Everyone knows that not everyone believes in the technology. Everyone's here to dump. What is the game theory for that? Well, probably means dampened earlier waves. You get the cheats out, and then you have white swan stuff that appears later on that makes people go throw themselves into the cycle all over again. Okay, that's why I'm just telling you that's how it plays out normally, unless of course we just get a white swan coming any day now. But yeah, like I don't want to be like white swan believer every day. We get run out, man. Like look what it does to you any day now. Next 10x is coming. Remember XRP $500. They did it for 7 years, man. XRP could be $100 soon, and then So to revisit my post here, it's juicy and it's here for you. There are expensive prices to pay. There is a limit. Traditionally, the worst of the worst of the worst prices, they're literally going to start after March. Okay, after March this year, February, March, for the rest of the year. Yeah, but remember, you can get in. Some of them go 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just telling you as a collective, as a whole. Okay, and yes, I'll do my best here to guide in a non-financial way. But look, friends, I was here 2021, man. If you dared point a finger at any coin community and saying you said I think you're kind of expensive, just forget it, dude. You're finished. Okay, you attract so much of the crowd coming at your throat, and then you just end up in a fight for no reason. You just end up fighting everyone. Okay, it's a crowd out here. It's literally just the inverse of when I was saying everybody, hey, buy the depression, buy the depression, buy the depression. Crypto's low, 2022, 2023. It was just the inverse of that. No one wants to pay attention. It's all a scam, But now here's the thing: no one wants to leave the party. Get it? So they all come for your throats. So you will see this progress throughout the year. Trust me, man. As well, they're gonna have it's gonna be like new founders. It's not gonna be SBF, Richard Heart, Duke Kwon, Alex Mashinsky, the Daniel Siesta, and Andre Cronje. Like those characters, they're done now. Okay, it's gonna be new characters that appear and captivate everyone. By the way, maybe Morad's one of them. Morad, Meme Coin Super Cycle, and Soy, Morad. You know what I mean? Like there's new characters that appear, new flavor of characters. But here's the thing: they're just like they're market readers. They haven't produced anything. So the real characters, they haven't even been revealed yet. And I mean like the tech creators. And by the way, I say tech is a joke term because we all know we're all dumping to hell when this bull market's done. We all know it, okay? So these people, that hasn't been revealed to us yet. These people will come out and they'll be like, I've solved it. Here is a new feature. Remember Richard Heart came and presented himself as that, and he was seen as like this savior because he had like, hey, I've got long-term game theory for you, like staking. Here's a T-share system, delay gratification. And people saw this as the answer to, oh my gosh, I finally found this golden goose. I never have to sell. I'm here for the long term. This is how you win and stuff. It's kind of funny, but inverted sad because the Hexagons who made the most amount of money delayed zero gratification. They just dumped on everyone immediately. And then people who've made less amount of money, least, have been in here for like 4 or 5 years, still riding it all the way down and basically like still down 98%. You know what I mean? So this adds to people's memories, friends, that they learn about this game theory going forward. So yeah, we haven't discovered who these new people are. Who are they going to be? Main characters. It's not like KOLs. It's not. People actually create stuff. Like Duke Kwon had Luna. Richard Heart had Hex. They actually have products. Alex Mashinsky had Celsius. It's a product, right? Oh, giving you yield out. They all have products out here. They have technology products. They created something. Now, obviously, you probably, if you're a smart cookie, you might think, hey, Somi, can we go find these guys and like buy their projects? Here's the thing, my friend. The cult that forms around them, it follows their price trajectory and popularity. Okay? So, there's no free lunch for me and you. Like, we got to know these characters. One of them, by the way, might be the Pengu guy, Pudgy Penguin. So, Pudgy Penguin, so thank you to Ivan on Tech. So, he covered, Ivan on Tech has Pudgy Penguin, friends, and his name's Luca. This dude, Luca. Now, Pudgy Penguin guy, he's like the one NFT that came back. He might be one, but Pudgy Penguins, bro, they're like 100 grand now. You're already paying up 3,000x. You know what I mean? But he's a really unique guy. He he got Pudgy Penguins out to the store, the wall fart. And he has these stories where he got rejected by VCs. They wouldn't put any money to him, and they go sign checks for like $100 million elsewhere. And he got these vengeance. He's like, oh, you doubted me. Now I'm gonna come back at you. It reminded me of Richard Heart, but this guy's got like a baby face. Like he's like an innocent baby face Pudgy Penguin Richard Heart version, where it's like, oh, I'm gonna get my revenge on you, right? But he's just one character, and it could be it. That's just one, but more are gonna appear. Which ones, I have no idea. So because like, if you go back 4 years ago, you did not know what narratives were coming in 2021. You had no idea. People were still expecting DeFi to resurge. Didn't happen. What was to come was you had stuff like Charles Hoskinson. Can we just go through this one more time, bro? Friends, I made dedicated videos to this. You got to understand, how did this happen? Charles Hoskinson got Cardano to reach $100 billion as a smart contract layer 1 platform without smart contracts enabled. Okay? None. It actually, guess when they enabled them? Up here. I'm not making this up. This was the announcement. I forgot what it was called. Like Volvo or something. I forgot what it was called. Voltaire upgrade. That was the upgrade. Man, you just look at this industry, you're like, what are we doing, dude? But it's market cycles, man. We can't. But just, welcome to life, man. Yeah, so how did this happen, bro? Yeah, we enabled smart contracts. Markets are smart, aren't they? They price in the future, okay? So all the characters you and I know, there will be new ones. Which coins are going to go up? We don't know. So the coins have to go up first. That's why it's like, some people say it might be the BitTensor Tau guy, whatever. It's so random, man. We don't know, friends. We don't know. Wouldn't it be cool if Richard Heart? Wouldn't it be cool if pDAI worked? He becomes like a recurring main character. That'd be great because we're aware of it. We're like, oh yeah, we can see the vision in the Hyperloop, okay? But for everything else, it's not so clear cut. Just when these characters start appearing, I'll probably have posts throughout the year. We've got a list of them, guys. I'll be saying, hey, thank you for contributing to crypto. I'm just telling you, statistically, 3/4 of you guys are going to end up in jail. That's just how it goes, man. People in a bear market lose money too fast, too quick. They forget all the lessons, and then they just come for your throats, okay? So we've gone through a lot, friends. I've shown you the lessons made, okay? I showed you PUI and PulseChain. We've gone through a lot, and yes, I'm not going to have any antagonistic, going around and these things are expensive because, man, what the hell do I know? I don't know anything, okay? You know what I mean? Like wild stuff. This is the year for wild stuff to happen. But these lessons are here for you. It's up to you whether you determine if you're going to listen to them or not. Make sure you like, subscribe, press the belly button and all. Catch you in the next one.